if you're seeing this, welcome to the Hoofin' It channel, where me and my pap are gonna give you content for a week. Oh, give you a week's content. Yeah. Before you say, oh, it's another one of his things again, he's gonna do it for a couple of months, if that, and it's gonna disappear. I hope that's not the case. I'm not saying it's not gonna be, because I enjoyed my podcast. Because I know that's what the first thing everybody's gonna say is, oh, well, if you didn't, continue your podcast, how are you gonna do this? My podcast relied on other people. For the most part. I could have done it myself, but I wanted to provide at least an hour of recordings every time I posted, weekly. And without somebody there, that was really hard to rant to myself about things. I mean, it could have been like this. It can be like this. But like I said, who wants to listen to me talk to myself for an hour? Maybe some people, but I digress. I'm making this channel for a couple of reasons. One, I want to save the memories of me and my pap, because I got a message today, and I will put it on the screen because I am an editing legend now with whatever. The second message hits really hard because lately that's all he's been talking about is how he doesn't know how long he's going to do this, but he's going to do it as long as he can, as long as his body allows, I should say. And that, if you know me, hits really hard because I'm really close with my grandparents. And that's kind of why I want to take over. I don't want to take over. It sounds wrong when I say it like that. I don't want to take over my pap's business. I want to do it myself, put my own little spin on it, as in making YouTube content and getting my name out there. And this is kind of a mix of another reason, inspiring other people. I'll do that topic here in a little bit, but going back to my grandparents thing, like, it sucks because one, there's not many hoof trimmers around. Two, my pap I see is a really great one, and knowing it's not going to last forever is kind of a hard thing to, swallow, but nothing lasts forever, as we all know. So, moving on from the sappy stuff, because if I keep talking about it, I'm going to make myself tear up. Going back to the inspiring thing, I believe I said that. If I didn't, I want to make this channel to inspire other people to chase their dreams, whether that is a job, aka what I'm doing. It's not so much of a dream as in I enjoy doing it, so I want to do it, type of thing. And as hard as it would be to create a farm, because there's no less than millions of dollars going into one of those locally, even, let alone 1,000 cow herd, and that's if it gets handed to you. Basically, you're not going to get that on a silver platter if you don't know the guy, unless you're really lucky for whatever reason, because some people are like that, and most of those people would sell the fucking farm anyway and just take that money and go somewhere else. Sorry, allergies are really kicking my freaking butt lately. So I want to inspire people to do what they love to do, whether it's, like I said, a job or a hobby or whatever else, drawing, freaking art. I don't care what it is, honestly, at this point, because all the influencers I see, all they say is chase your dreams. They don't say you got to follow steps. They don't get into the reality of it, because fuck, half the girls on Snapchat are fucking like this, and they're like, oh, we're gonna do a fucking Dollar General haul today. Come with me. Let's see what we got. Oh, they had this on sale for $2. Like, I can't believe I could afford it. First of all, why do people give into that type of content? Because you know damn well most of them are girls, and a lucky few are boys, and they're usually dating one of these girls. It's like, you're actually watching this shit? This is the reality of people? Like, I understand if you grew up with them, or you met them one day and you're like, oh, you follow them to see how they're doing for however long they do this. But they're not providing anything to anybody. They don't sit there and like give you the reality of it and say, I have big titties, so that's why everybody follows me, so you should probably get implants. No, well, first of all, don't do that. Second of all, how do I want to say this? If you're not providing a service that is helpful to others, as in, like, I haul trusses and lumber and all them goodies. I'm providing a service for a contractor. I am an employee under the company, but I love what I do because I meet people every day. I mean, they don't like the prices most of the time because they're not very low right now. And I don't think they're ever going to be back to where they used to be, but I like meeting new people, and it's something different every day. Hoof trimming isn't going to be meeting new people every day type of thing as hauling trusses and lumber would, because once you build a building, unless it gets torn down somehow, you probably won't see them again, unless it is a contractor and not a personal buyer. But having a loyal clientele is just as good as having enough people to get you through the week, having new people get you through the week, and not seeing the same person over and over again. But like I said, we have that in the hauling business too. It's more contractors. Like, once a contractor likes what you do, likes your prices, likes your delivery, and your coworkers, not their coworkers, like, they like the delivery guy, example me. That's a loyal customer. But you see the homeowner some of the time. It is nice every now and then to drop off and just don't worry about anybody else, and like, do your job, get out type thing, move on to the next. But there are times where you're going to see the homeowner or whatever, and you say hi and have a conversation, whatever. That's just as good as getting in and out and moving on to the next job. Anyway, I'm running off with that. It's just, I don't know how these influencers, literally all they say is, oh, have a great day, chase your dreams. Don't, I don't fucking know. Half of them don't even wake up before 6 o'clock anyway. And when they do, it's like, oh, I'm so tired. We woke up so early to catch a plane to Hawaii or frickin' Tennessee, or gosh, I have so much business to take care of, but I gotta fly there first class. Like, that's entertaining to people? Sorry. No offense to them, but you can come up with better freaking content for people, or actually tell them something they need to hear instead of chase your dreams. And that's all I say. No, I'm here to tell you, make a plan to get you to where you need to be or want to be, whether that be, hopefully you can still hear me over this. He doesn't play it any other time. Play with it any other time. And do research on stuff. Don't just go in empty-headed and be like, yep, this is going to be a breeze because whatever influencer said, go chase them, and that's what I'm going to do. Go straight for it. No, nothing happens in a straight line unless you're given it, type of thing. Which, I'm not dogging on people that are given stuff like that, but if you are given like an opportunity to where this is your dream, you have it right now, what are you going to do with it? Don't drop it. run with it. Do research on how to keep that dream for the rest of your life if that's what you want. There's just steps you got to do. It's not just easy flowing like half these influencers off whatever social media will say. But I'm not going to rant about them because that's a waste of time. Back to the subject of the matter of this YouTube channel. Like I said, I want to make memories with my pap. I want to post them and hopefully have decent content for you guys. Also be educational, because a lot of people are like, come up to me and say, oh, so you can trim horse hooves too? And I'm like, no, know nothing about it. My pap will say the same thing. He's like, nope, don't know a darn thing. And that's, most people come up to him and say that. Like, oh, I have a couple horses. Can you trim them while you're here? And it's not the same thing. I want to influence people. I want to educate people. And I'm not expecting everybody to be like, oh, look at his content. Let's share it to the world or share it to my next door neighbor. Like, I'm not telling you to do that. Unless you really like the content, and that'll depend on time, whether I get good or bad feedback. I don't know. I'm just rambling on at this point. But I want to make content for people that want to watch, and they have time to watch, and they have time to listen. And like I said, educational, influence. I don't really want it to call it a vlog, but that's kind of what it's going to be, because I want to make a video of my week and then post it on like a Friday or Saturday type deal after I edit out everything. So it's going to be difficult for sure. But if everything goes well, I'll get my name out there, trimming wise and personality, I guess, wise. Because Hoofing It is going to be the company name that I, when I go out on my own, I have. Hoofing It Trimming Services. Crossing my fingers no one else has that, because I don't want to get sued or anything. Because I don't have that copy and pasted and it's on a form somewhere that it's mine. But, so that's the plan. I want to influence, educate, have memories with my pap, post it for you guys. Whoever may be watching this right now. If you're even watching still, this might get 0 views. I don't fucking know. One more thing before I say this, because I'm sure people are going to have questions, and please ask away. Like, I love answering questions and helping others, and that's why, again, I want to make this YouTube channel. I'm repeating myself. I apologize. I do that a lot. This whole Southern Bred clothing company thing, I hope you guys know, I'm being 100% honest. Like, I've bought clothes off TikTok ads and Facebook ads and Instagram ads that's like, wow, this is crap, And I even told my lady that. I said, if I buy this and it's junk, I might wear it, but I'm not going to promote it. Because, like I said, I get a little portion of what everybody else spends when they use my discount code, which is Remy10 at the checkout of Southern Bred Clothing Company. I'm not trying to make this an ad, if that's what you're thinking. I'm trying to say that I'm being honest with their product. Like, when I say it's comfy and it's light, I wore that black shirt. It is light. Obviously, if you sit out in the sun for a while, it's going to get hot, but that's just the color. But for what it is, you could have that shirt on and it would feel lighter than any other black shirt you probably have. And that sweatshirt isn't crazy thick, like, say, a Carhartt or maybe a flannel. Flannel would be somewhat different, but like a heavy sweatshirt. Like, they're not super heavy. So I wouldn't recommend it if you're like out in the snow a lot. I would recommend it if you'd want a comfy sweatshirt that you can wear. Basically what I said, like a motorcycle ride and it's just a little bit chilly out. That sweatshirt is so freaking comfy, dude. And like I said, I'm not making this an ad. I'm not getting, I mean, I am getting paid to say this, but I'm not at the same time, because I want to be honest with you guys. I want to be honest with people that question, like, oh, he's just doing it because he's supposed to get money or free stuff out of it. No. You can, again, like I said, you can ask my lady. I said, if it's crap, I'm not putting my code out there. I'm not, promoting. But it's good stuff. And I like making the commercials or ads or whatever. Ads is more like it. I get to get creative. And it's nice. Because it's one of the things I like to do. Why I made this video. Why I made this YouTube channel. Running on. But no, I just want to clear that up, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, he's just getting paid to say that stuff. No, it's comfy clothes. I'm not sure about the hats or the shorts, but the t-shirts and sweatshirts, they're comfy. So I hope this content is good for you guys, and I'm going to try my darndest to record something at least every day to get a little bit of everything. Like I said, I don't want it to be a vlog, but that's kind of what it's going to be. Whatever. With the hauling, trusses, and the hoof trimming. Just to do something. Get, like I said, my name out there. My company name. Crossing fingers that it's not taken already. And just inspire. I want to help others. I want to educate others. So, if you made it this far, thank you. And I am going to drop a link to Southern Bred Clothing Company, because I'm going to talk to them before this video is posted and let them know, hey, I'm making a YouTube channel. I'm going to say your brand in probably every single video. I hope you don't mind, which I'm sure they won't. I appreciate you guys if you made it to this 20-minute mark. I hope it's not that far. I mean, I might edit out some things just because it's a run-on. Like I said, I appreciate you guys if you made it this far. Comment if you have any questions, or tell me what you'd like to see. Hit the subscribe button, because it's a weekly basis. And like my first video. Thank you guys. I'm ready for our journey. So let's start it.